What's up, guys? This is a type of video I don't normally do, but I don't know. I just thought it was crazy, so I thought I would go ahead and do it. So basically, what happened was I was doing a mythic dungeon key, and little did I know that I had this toxic person in my key. Um, as right off the bat, you can already see here. Um, they are, as soon as I applied to the key. Well, actually, I didn't apply. My friend did, but they're already pulling up like all of my stats and looking at it. Whatever. I mean, that's not so bad, but like, I think it's a little bit weird. Like, I personally don't like that. Like, just looking through everybody's details just to figure out, like, I don't know, whatever. But it's just already kind of slightly toxic behavior, you know? It's not a big deal. Yeah, so right here, um, you can see she's telling me that pretty much, oh, you're playing the game wrong. You're not using this talent. The audio's cut out right now because she's playing copyright music, apparently. But yeah, that's just the first case, and then she keeps on doing it like in a bunch of other sections. Um, like yeah, right here. Um,
This holy priest gets an L in my book because I don't have Spirit of Redemption. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're literally selling not having that spell.
yeah, so she literally starts saying that I'm selling, which I mean that's a crazy statement just because I don't have that spell. Um, that spell, I mean, if you don't know, all it does is that it if you die, you turn into the spirit and then you come back to life after a while, but that actually still burns the timer on the clock. Um, it'll still burn the timer. Um, and the other choice you can choose instead of that is actually to reduce your guardian spirit cooldown, which you can use to actually save other people, including yourself. And that's actually on a 1 minute cooldown. Then I believe I might be a little bit off with that, but it's a very low cooldown as opposed to the other one, which is like a 10 minute cooldown. So yeah, I don't know. It's honestly a play preference, but to say that you're selling by not choosing that is a wild statement. And right here, you can see she's trying to prove like, oh, I don't have the talent, even though she says she's like a holy main. She doesn't even know where it is. She's looking around for it, and she doesn't even know where it is. So when we get to the end of the key, pretty much what happens is she just straight up, again, after all these times telling that me I'm selling, she writes it in the chat again, says you're selling, and like then I come here and I say, like pretty much like here, right there. I'm about to say it. I'm a slow typer, sorry guys. But yeah, so I'm like, calm down, because like this entire key, she was pretty much pestering me or whatever, and I was like, nobody asked, like, and she's just like, oh, you're selling, you're bad, whatnot, like harassing me the whole key, I mean, and then so here you can see my friend also is trying to tell like the mage that he should focus the affix more or whatever, something completely unrelated. She doesn't even read, apparently. She doesn't see that that's not about her, because later on she actually thinks that that was towards her, because everything's about her, so she gets mad about that. I don't know what she's doing there. I guess I don't know. I didn't see that part, but yeah. Now she's telling me I need to learn to play my class. Like what? So like, learn to play my class. I went through this dungeon, and I probably had like 2 deaths, maybe. It was, one of them was honestly just because the rest of the group fucked up, and like it was just going to be a wipe regardless. And then the other one, I genuinely did make a mistake. I'll admit to that. But like, in all the end scheme, I played fine. I ended up pumping out a reasonable amount of heals, and I died a very minimal amount of times. There was plenty of other people, like the mage died a lot more. So here again, they're telling everybody
Holy's getting salty because I'm telling them that they're selling.
that
It's funny as
I'm
fuck.
selling, and they actually go on and say the mage is selling too. I mean,
Yeah, that mage was also selling.
I don't know. Maybe he was, but like, it's still kind of like,
yeah,
okay.
That mage was also fucking selling. And they're trying to call out my affix damage, bro.
Yeah, and there was no one calling out her affix damage at all. She just can't read.
The affix was the reason why we bricked the key. Yes.
Yes, there was actually
100%.
quite a few
That
times
was
we
the reason.
wiped to the affix. So
Affix alone, guys. Brick the key.
now she's going through and looking at all my spells, but yet again, she doesn't understand the class that she mains.
I know, right? Thank you, Zug.
So she looks at this, and then she doesn't even understand what's going on at all.
I appreciate that.
She's just pretending like she knows what's going on, but she has no fucking clue.
I don't even see prompt prognosis on them, which means like I'm very confused at what they were running.
Yeah. So basically, what's going on here is the fact that she only plays the meta and doesn't realize that, some people just don't, they want to play the game their way.
The thing is really funny because this healer, like, literally required a B-res every single time they fucking died. And I'm like, bro, where's your spirit of redemption?
Yeah. Because that's the reason.
Well, you know what?
The one time it maybe would have been.
You're right, they were fucking Archon.
The one time it maybe would have been a big deal. Yeah, it was not the reason the key was dead.
I mean, they were doing like really good, like until they weren't. So I would have used Divine Him a hell of a lot more than that.
So right here, she's just like microing all my stuff still, and she doesn't understand like the class again. So she doesn't even think I have a tier set, even though it's literally there.
So I don't see. I'm confused because I don't see like there.
Because she doesn't realize that there's another class. Like people can play non-Oracle.
And they were like 707.
Some people just like to play what they like to play.
Without
It's a game at the end of the day. I like to play this way, and I'm gonna take it as far as I can.
Oh well, not my issue. They are not gearing right. I'll tell you that. Right
Yeah,
now.
and so she just thinks I don't.
Tier set in year 707.
Yeah, she thinks I don't have a tier set.
Something wrong.
Crazy, because she doesn't understand how to read.
Because I'm pretty sure if I pop over.
But yet she's gonna criticize me like this.
To my holy priest. Prompt prognosis.
So, she hops over to her priest here to show how she's quote unquote better, But you can clearly see actually she was running a plus 10 Dawnbreaker, which actually hold up, you can't see because my camera's in the way. Hold up, let me move that. So yeah, you can see. She's running a plus 10 Dawnbreaker there. All right. How much healing was she doing? 1.76 million. All right. What were we doing? a plus 10 key, which arguably, honestly, is probably a little bit less, demanding. Because I feel like Dawnbreaker has a lot more higher bursts, So a 1.76 million. How much was I doing here? All right. So if we go and look at mine, hold up. I have 1.92 million. So, actually, wait, no, that was just the current. The 1.94 million actually for the overall. So, I was healing more, but apparently I'm the one that needs to learn my class. I don't know. I think she might need to take it back. I mean, clearly, if you're playing the meta and you're healing less, you might need to learn your class. I don't know.
Shelling right there.
All right. So here, they're still
Go play Oracle.
Still
Number 2, you're not running Spirit of Redemption.
trying to tell me what to do.
Go back to the basics. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Just no.
Just trying to tell me I'm selling or whatever. And so I get told, that, this is all going on. So I come over.
A lot why I didn't see Prompt Prognosis. I just put it together. It's because they were Archon, not Oracle.
And I just say, can I play a game for fun,
When I see Perils out in the wild with 50% bleed up time. Yeah, when you see someone else playing your class and you're like, motherfucker, something don't look right. You doing something wrong, bro.
Yeah, she's trying to tell me I'm doing it wrong here.
Can I play a game for fun? You're so salty.
Yeah, I'm the salty one because like I spent all this time after the key going through and microing everything and trying to figure out all this stuff. Like being like, "Oh, you're the one who fucked it up," You're selling.
The Holy Priest literally just messaged me. They're really that.
Let's not forget that like
right now,
from like the beginning of the key, she was also just telling me throughout the whole key that I'm selling, you're bad, and whatnot.
Here, I'll show you guys.
So yeah, now she tries to pull up the chat.
Can I play a game for fun? You're so salty. You're literally selling. Play Oracle and get Spirit of Redemption. I main Holy.
Yeah, she's like, I know what I'm doing because I main Holy. I'm just trying to have fun here.
Oh, guys, wait, hold on.
I literally didn't even cause the key to get bricked.
You're literally inspecting on stream though, and I'm the mad one.
Yeah, so I'm telling her like.
Mad. This is absolutely hilarious.
Like, what is the point then of like pulling up
just popped over to
all this stuff on stream and then making a big deal about it? Just move on. Go to your next key.
Healing. And you're messaging me and watching it on stream. Who's salty?
She thinks this is so funny though.
Oh, I'm so glad I put this up. They're literally watching it on stream right now. Hi, learn how to play Holy Priest. Learn how to play Holy Priest. Get Spirit of Redemption. Play
so Oracle. She's trying to tell me how to play.
Great day.
But yet she's actually healing worse.
Bye. Yeah, restitution. Thank you.
Doesn't even know her own class too, by the way, because she couldn't even figure out where any of the when she watched when she was looking through my talents, she couldn't even figure out what talents it was. She couldn't even figure out what was going on with healing because oh wow, this doesn't look how I think it should be. I don't know, So I call it out eventually for, what it is. I'm just saying you're being a bully, Pretty much. Honestly, it's just like, it's what's wrong with the game, People like this.
Oh my gosh, I only knew because my friend told me you were talking shit on me in stream. I'm not talking shit on you.
Yeah.
I'm literally talking
That's not talking shit. Not talking shit by saying I'm bad and I'm selling and then going through
This
all
is
my stuff and
hilarious.
like saying that
Thank
I don't
you
know how
for
to play the
making my
game,
community laugh.
need to learn to play my classes, not talking shit? Huh? Okay. Maybe in your made-believe land, I don't know.
I don't blame the tank for that.
She doesn't blame the tank
I feel like
because
Whispering
the
and Have
tank
been talking
is actually
about
her buddy.
it nonstop are like the same thing though. Maybe it's just me. It's literally my stream. And they bricked my key. So I think I'm allowed to talk about it. If you don't like it, like go somewhere else. Welcome.
Wasn't my
Continue.
fault, didn't break the key.
Yeah. I think it's absolutely hilarious. I think it's fucking so funny.
So now she sees that the fact that I said she was bullying.
I'll keep it right there if they want to keep talking.
The funny part about
Being
this
a bully?
is now
I'm
that
being
she
a bully?
realizes, uh-oh, this is not
No,
looking good
you're
for me.
just
You know, I'm kind of just
upset
bullying
because
people on the
someone
game. So the audio kind of cuts out here, I guess, just because copyright music. But as you can see here, you know, I said, you know, I don't know, it kind of seems like you're being a bully, but go off, I guess, you know. And then she's like, I'm being a bully? No, you're just upset because someone is telling you you're playing your class wrong, but go off, you know, whatever. Copying what I said. Okay, cool. But you know how she was literally like, oh, you know, like, oh, I'll leave this here, you know, like, you know. So what does she do immediately when she realizes that, hey, this doesn't look so good for me right now? Oh, oh, she blocks me. Uh-oh. And then hides the chat. Whoa. Another thing I wanted to bring up here, actually, and I wouldn't normally do this, honestly. It's just the fact that, you know, she did this already to me. So I guess we're gonna go and, you know, we're gonna take a look at what, you know, some of her gameplay looks like, okay? So, as you can see here, I mean, this is just how she's playing here. Like, just watch how she has to go down here and she's actually clicking on these abilities here. As you can see, she's clicking all these abilities all the time. She's clicking them. And if we stop here and look, what are these key bindings? She has 1 through equal sign, so, you know, that's 1 through 12, pretty much. And pretty much nothing else. Nothing else bound. All right. Now, based off that, let's go take a look and see what the priest looks like. So the priest, hold up, let me see where that was at again. It's right over about here, I think. Somewhere around here. All right, I think she loads on to her priest right around here.
Me when I see Pharaoh's out in the wild with 50% bleed up time. Yeah, when you see someone else playing your class and you're like, motherfucker, something don't look right. You do it so
All right. My mistake, sorry. All right, there we go. My bad. All right, cool. All right, so as you can see here, right here at the bottom, let me, so you can see here, again, 1 through 12, or 1 through equal sign, basically, and no key bindings on any of these. So we can assume also from the fact that she's clicking everything, that she's clicking all these abilities. And that's just not very good, especially if we're looking at the her healing here. Serenity is literally her second most healing. Where is that? Oh, it's right there and it's unbound. So she has to go click it on her screen to use it. And what else is unbound? Oh, and her entire DPS rotation. Smite, Holy Fire, Shadow Word Pain, all unbound. Shadow Fiend's there too. PI is unbound. Guardian Spirit unbound. Um, Fade unbound. I mean, that's not so bad, honestly. It's not the worst. But I mean, it still just would be stupid to just have to go click it instead of just having a keybind. Yeah, I mean, all these buttons, and then I think it's funny though how, yeah, like stuff like what's that one called again? I forgot the name actually of that spell, honestly, but it's the spell down to the bottom there. You click it and it channels for a while, and what do you get out of that? Oh, it gives you like 30 seconds off of defensives for people, and then like 10% mana back or whatever. But like, when are you casting that one? Like, yeah, it's good in some scenarios, but is it something you want to have bound over all these other things? I don't think so. It's like not a priority. It's something that, yeah, if you can fit in, it's really good. But binding it over all those other things? I don't know about that. Anyways, I don't know. I don't normally want to like do this kind of thing, but like, I mean, she kind of like put me on blast and, had all her community like hating on me and whatnot. And so I just decided to do this. So that's about it.